You're going to go down into this kind of round robin, or not round robin, like GSL group system that's going to play out to determine 9th to 12th. And so each match is so important for these teams. It's one of the few opportunities you're going to get to earn points going towards the World Championship, towards the major at the end of the year. You're at least going to have 2 of these events, maybe 3. We're not sure yet for the 3rd. But you're not going to have many opportunities. That's the point. So you need to win. It's all or nothing now for both of these teams. Double Poney and Anonymo, I think, are actually pretty evenly matched on Nuke as well. So this is going to be a fun one, Maui. It's a good 3rd map finisher.
This should be a good one. This is really important for both of these teams because even just winning this one guarantees you, at the minimum, I'm pretty sure 900 RMR points. Quite a few. Because the most that anybody is taking over from 2020 is 600. So you would already pass the best team of the previous year just by winning this one BO3. Double Poney, Anonymo, may they make the Stockholm Major? We will find out as the year progresses, but it starts with this match. Minio, close ramp early on. Spots 1, doesn't quite fall off just yet. Still fighting his way around this box. And he actually realizes that they're backing up, but NBK on the fadeaway takes him down, and it's an all-out A hit now as Afro is able to take down Kyler on the site. Joko as well chimes in, and it's down to now Key and Innocent. They've been locked out of the site, but no, they're fighting their way back in.
Oh, now, well, they can work together here, so they have the buddy system in play. Can work together to trade. They're going to swing fast and take this fight. Beautiful, bringing it back to a 2-on-2, removing body from the equation. Innocent and K working together now. Afro trying to cleverly put himself in the hut. It's NBK who has the most health. He's going to be trying to take the fight, drawing attention to himself on the site itself. As a flash goes off, and instant headshot from Innocent. There isn't a whole lot NBK can do against that. Afro now 1v2, and it's not going to happen for him. Key finds the shot, and they will have plenty of time for the defuse. Anonymo with a very clean retake.
That was a huge 2v4 between the two of them, and altogether, Innocent and Key got all 5 kills that round. Great start for Anonymo here. Double Poney, they probably wish they could play that one again, but either way, Anonymo have the 1-0 start. Double Poney, because of the bomb plant, will be purchasing up into this round. So Anonymo, they have to weather the storm, and early on there, you could see that some of the players from Anonymo, they have come to play, so they want to stop Double Poney right in their tracks.
Indeed they do. Those, I mean, especially after NBK gets that kill on ramp, but I guess it's just the plan is to go upper site. Plan is, you know, you're sticking to the plan and you just get that kill. Maybe you're thinking, okay, we're still going to be able to bust out on the upper site, catch him rotating. It didn't work for Double Poney. Now, however, they go for that force buy, already taking a lot of nade damage, and Keith will get 3 quick kills in succession for Anonymo. It's a 4-on-2 situation, and Double Poney, after making the investment with the rifles in this round, they are not going to do too much here, barring some form of miracle.
Yeah, the 1 kill was nice, but can't really do much with this ramp space. They are surrounded at this point. They've got Innocent holding the lobby for Anonymo. We've got 2 players now towards lower, and Hell is being held by Snacks. It looks like Double Poney are most interested in going towards B, where Kyler and Minio wait. Great angle for Minio right there. Excellent headshot angle, plus the right eye peek. He's able to find him 1 kill, and he continues to use this valley position to find some more damage. Kylar's the one, though, that finishes it off, and Anonymo are able to win the second round. They upgrade one of their guns to an AK-47, and they've got to be feeling good about that.
And Anonymo, I mean, they're the ones who are running on a win. Last time they played this, they beat Hyenas, Anonymo. And so, I mean, you know, perhaps not the greatest of achievements. Hyenas, nobody was really expecting the greatest of results from that team, but still some heavy hitters on that team, and, you know, individually with Caribbean and the like. As far as Double Poney are concerned, we saw them lose narrowly to Astralis on this map in this tournament. So, 16-13 loss to Astralis, which is no small, you know, it's not a terrible loss, right? That's still a close performance from them. So they're going to be dangerous against Anonymo here.
Yeah, both of these teams have results you have to respect.
That's probably the point. I think you did a good job there of just summing it up. I'm over there like out in the weeds, like, you know, come on, guys, 16-13, that's not terrible. Like, yeah, Maui to the rescue.
Astralis have already secured a pretty strong finish in this tournament. Even if they lost every BO3 from this point forward, they would secure a lot of RMR points. So, and they're looking pretty decent with Bubsky. I mean, it's not what they used to be, but it's still it's a good look for them so far at this.
It's I think they still suffer from the lack of a main opper kind of thing. It really pains me to see Dupree in that. I mean, even though Dupree can op, it's still just Dupree.
Yeah, this is a curious buy, though, from Double Pony, as they were likely supposed to be buying into this with...
Oh.
But it's a half buy, and they go for a full-on-A rush. This is a really interesting call for them, where they hope to catch Anonymo by surprise, but it doesn't quite work out. They get 2 kills, but NBK, he's surrounded at this point, and although they find those kills, that was usually supposed to be a round that most teams would purchase fully into. But it looks like that Double Pony, they have a game plan in this one. They want to have full utility. They don't want to throw rounds away by missing a single flashbang or a nade that could set up a further play, or a Molotov maybe for a late round exec. Whatever it is, Double Pony, I actually can respect that in a sense, because it's kind of off meta, and it may have caught Anonymo off guard. They would have looked like geniuses if it worked, I'll say that.
I mean, I'm still willing to concede that they may look like geniuses, to be fair. It's still early days. It's T-side Nuke. I mean, Anonymo are only up at 4 rounds, so if you're going to go ahead and actually, you know, play into this round, you take it in the teeth in the last round. If it worked, fantastic. If it didn't, whatever. I think you set it up perfectly, Maui. Now they've got all the nades, they've got all the guns, and they've got the entry kill.
Yeah, they got the op. That wouldn't have happened if they just bought in the previous round. Oh, great flash, though, to give them so much space. Innocent is there's so much pressure right here, and this is why you want to see those nades. Great support flash to find that kill, and Afro is continuing to find success with this AWP. It's a 2-on-4 situation, and Snacks and Minio have to find a major bailout if Anonymo want any chance in this round. Minio, he's looking for something. Joko falls off of the angle, though. There was a brief moment where these two players may have met. But Minio, he spots the bomb. He has to be a little bit curious about what it is that Double Pony are doing, and he pushes out the window to try to find Joko. Just again misses him by such a slim margin. There's no way that he knows that player is in heaven right now, but he still seems like he has some inkling of a feeling. He takes out MBK, but Afro continues to find success thanks to this AWP.
Dude, Afro is so good. He has definitely been one of the standout players for Double Pony this series.
Seriously.
I mean, it's just having that opper you can rely on. It makes such a huge difference. And while Double Pony right now, they are certainly happy they've got this guy on their team. Snacks looking to get something done here with his AWP. He is 1v3 right now. Bomb is about to get planted on the upper site. And unfortunately for him, if he tries to go up to heaven, he's going to get shot in the side of the head. And he may just be thinking, okay, how do I survive this round and hold on to this AWP for the next one? 3 of the players on this team can go for a full buy, and if Snacks survives this, he can drop a rifle for key. So it would actually be a pretty good buy for Anonymo going into the next round. It'll tap their bank, but they'll be evenly matched against Double Pony.
So it looks like it paid off. Double Pony, they go for that half buy in the previous round to set up what was a well put together round here in the 5th. They concede that extra round, but at the same time, it results in a victory.
Oh, no.
And Snacks, oh, his eyes got so wide, I'm sure, for that kill, hearing the player jump off of heaven. But that is a huge, huge loss to the potential firepower in this round for Anonymo. That being said, they still have some good money, but that is a lot of money lost in a split-second decision.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not like they had a loss bonus to build off of either. So that is a painful one there for Snacks. Joko's so good on him to hit that shot. You can see it just has a direct impact on the nades for Anonymo. 2 of the guys are going to be pretty hard hit on this, and they're not going to be fully equipped. And so there's an opportunity here for Double Pony. Snacks holding it ramp right now, hoping that somebody's going to peek him. He'll get that wish in just a second. It's going to get granted, as Double Pony are going to set themselves up to go for the peak. They have the AWP here with Afro. Run boost?
Don't think they'll see him either way.
What is... Oh, wow. That is so...
Oh!
Unfortunately, they didn't see him, and that provided the angle for Snacks to find the shot.
Yeah, just an off-meta position for Snacks there behind that orange box at the end of the ramp. Nets him at that single kill, but he has to give up a lot of ground. So now Anonymo don't know what it is that Double Pony are doing. They could have rerouted back to lobby, and it looks like it's going to be an A pinch. So they should be getting surrounded momentarily, but they're still taking their time towards outside. It looks like NBK is looking for a contest towards Mini as Lucky makes his way up heaven, and NBK, has he been spotted? Yes, okay. So Minio is able to figure out the position of that lurking terrorist, and Anonymo, they're dealing with the situation really well and methodically.
They have the position to watch heaven as well. So this flank that's coming through here, Key is going to draw attention to himself. Afro's trying to check. He's going to walk right out of the rafters, but unfortunately for him, he has no way to know. Nicely done, though, taking Kyler out of the picture. That was Kyler who was set up to catch Lucky, but it's Lucky winning that duel. Regardless, it's going to be a very well-equipped Anonymo going into this round. They stabilize. Only one round getting picked up for the Poneys.
Yeah, but
painful.
Poney still will have a bye in this one. They kept a lot of their numbers alive in the previous one. But a slow approach from Double Poney. And Snacks, I mean, that's one of the reasons he's just so scary. He just feels like he plays slightly off meta all the time. So unless you're really prepped for him in particular, you might overlook an angle such as the one that he used at ramp to kick things off in the previous round. Now Afro will look for his own opening pick. He's taking so much molly damage, down to 18 HP now. Still, it's the op, so it's not the worst thing for him, but unable to find the kill there. And he's been such a great battle opper that every HP for him, it seems like it matters more than some other oppers who maybe just kind of play that normal hit and run style.
He likes to be in the thick of it, really where the bullets are flying. But now he's going to have to play it a little bit carefully, and he has taken up shop outside of the yard, exactly. Supporting Body out here as Body gets that information. In the meantime, Anonymo really okay, it's only just now that Snacks is making his way outside to have a line on the yard. Until then, they were all just chilling out, watching inner. And it seems like Anonymo are convinced that this is still going to be an inner play. But in the meantime, Double Poney have gathered up 3 players by Big Red, ready to push down Secret.
They might find a timing. They couldn't sneak down lower. Key is not looking. Wow, the misdirection there with the utility allowed Double Poney safe passage into lower. This is so sneaky by the French team right now. Anonymo have no one in position to counter this right now, but Stacks, he's going to stand his ground. He's going to fight from the ramp, and that is the quick rotation from him to find a single kill, but Double Poney still have the sight at this point.
Dude, that HE. So nasty. Afro takes down Key, though, brings it back to a 4-on-4, and with the bomb planted, it's by no means over here. Double Poney actually have the advantage now in this hold. 3 flash grenades for Anonymo to work with. Snacks hoping to get lucky with the shot, not going to find it. And speaking of, Lucky on the flank right now, hoping to catch somebody out. It is not looking good for Anonymo, and as the time ticks down, they may be thinking it's time to actually try and save some guns here. Snacks is going to trade, take down Afro. It's still a 3-on-3, but they just don't have the time. Going to back off and save, and Double Poney will collect their second round of the first half.
Oh, Lucky. Looks like he can survive. He suspects this position from Kyler, but Kyler swings out. Okay. Good damage, good survivor, good numbers alive for Anonymo, but that was such a sick round in terms of misdirection from Double Poney. The nade exec towards A, then Key turns away. You can see it there that the X-rays are showing these players are running across his screen, but they're right behind the wall because he looked away at the least opportune time. And Double Poney just sneak one down into lower. That's so cool that they decide to put all their marbles into such an all-in play like that.
Yeah, that is just clever stuff. Layers on layers. But they got the read, and it worked out wonderfully. Afro with a good spawn here to take a peek towards ramp. Oh, that perfectly timed flash. He is blind. The timing looked impeccable, but Minio not wanting to get caught off guard. Gets that flash through, and Afro going to get denied the opening shot. And now we get into the standoff phase of this round, minute 25. Both teams jockeying for information. Key holding yard, and he is not seeing anybody get past to Big Red. That's a lot of information for Anonymo to work with.
Oh,
dude.
Wow, playing with fire there, Minio. Takes a leg shot, and now Snacks knows he has to fortify this position. Causes a rotation. Double Poney shouldn't know that they legged him there, and they shouldn't know that Snacks was pulled in this instance. So they're going back for some outside smokes here. But look at Key's position.
Exactly.
This is instrumental in Anonymo's hold towards outside or the information that he'll provide. He's noticing there's no one there. Body goes out by his lonesome, and he cleans him up. Oh, now they are devoid of all the info possible, so Snacks has to hold the line, but there's 2 players here. Snacks is able to find Joko. They won't expect Minio on top, though. He's able to get one of his own, 16 HP, though, and the trade's not there. That's the worst gun to try to trade with in Afro's op, but NBK cleans it up, takes down Minio, and Body's lurked out, turned into a massive multi-frag. Great round once again from Double Poney. There's a little bit of misdirection. There's a little bit of brute force, and it all comes together in a third-round victory.
That is going to be absolutely crucial, and the fact that he actually checks, this is it, body right there, that kill unlocks everything, because at that point, Anonymo, if they think that nobody is out here in yard and they're getting that information, or if he gets the kill and they just get the information, it's a totally different situation there for Anonymo. But the fact that body removes the flank, removes the info, that sets it up wonderfully for Double Pony to play off of it. Minio kind of dropping the ball on the defense on ramp there, not going to lie, but opportunities happen, and sometimes you're just going to be caught. You're going to get caught. And so Anonymo now with the essentially hard eco here as Double Pony start to put the pressure on. Get that smoke wall down, take advantage of the rifles, the jiggle peek. I saw that nod there, Maui.
Yeah, I'm also worried, though, about Joko showing the bomb. Anonymo should know what the likely play is from Double Pony, so Double Pony, they recognize that. They fall off, but there's still a lot of damage being inflicted. Snacks is able to get one, almost gets a second onto Afro if he hit the headshot there. But either way, looks like Double Pony are going to clean this one up. Seems rather unlikely unless this crossfire towards lower just incredibly overperforms.
There it is. Peek for info, bait and switch.
Oh.
Somehow Key is not going to spot anything.
Yeah.
I thought that was the setup, but instead he's going to get caught on the site itself.
That's a little shocking. I thought they would have to connect for them to have any chance in this one, to be frank. But either way, there wasn't much of a chance for Anonymo here. And Innocent, because of the kill that Snacks found earlier in the round, will be able to recover an AK, which can always be incredibly useful, especially if you're a ramp player. I'm sure that Minio would like to get his hands on it. I've seen Complexity in particular. I mean, maybe it's just because it's config, or maybe it's because he's the ramp player. They'll give him the AK at ramp because there's so many little headshot angles you want to play at that spot. Right. So if you just get those taps off, that can be everything in a hold. Can make one kill or maybe even just a dink into a multi-frag situation.
Indeed. So we'll see if he's going to take up that spot and actually get that value in this next round coming up, because Double Pony are now just chaining rounds together. That's going to be 3 rounds in a row picked up for Double Pony now. Looking better and better, and also developing more and more of a bank. And so they don't have that pressure anymore on them where if they screw up, that's it, they're back to pistols. Now they've got a little margin for error. If people die, if it's a close round, it's not the end of the world. So they can start getting a little bit more into their own game here, which is really cool to see, because again, these two teams are so evenly matched, and it just keeps getting better and better. It's really fun to watch, because in the open qualifier, right, it was very one-sided for Anonymo, single digits for Double Pony on both maps. The second time they played, all of a sudden you're going the distance, you're going 30 rounds. Now we're going 3 maps. So Double Pony are just like powering up. They're like Vegeta in the background. You know, we got to check the status of their shirts, getting more and more torn up. You know, he's getting stronger. They're getting stronger and stronger. But
next thing we know, NBK is just going to have blonde hair and he's going to be pointing at the sky, and who knows?
Doesn't need the glasses anymore. That's it.
Double Pony, they've been in the hyperbolic time chamber. They've been training. They've been waiting for this moment, and they have found their time to strike. Anonymo, they are worried. There's not much utility on Anonymo either. This is doesn't get any easier for the Polish side.
Oh, that timing. That is it. Key, what a play. What a play from Key, catching a mid-air duck hunt. That was a thing of beauty.
That's exactly what Anonymo needed. Some quick, early aggression paying off for Key. And now Double Pony, they're stumped in this round. Looks like they're trying to catch him, assuming that he pushed even more on forward. But Joko's making his way back to T spawn. It looks like, okay, he's setting up an outside smoke. All right, calling it off with a minute and 15 left seems a little bit too easy to raise the white flag. So they will attempt something. Some damage would be great for Double Pony, and I'm sure they're looking for a victory on top of that.
That's a smoke that goes down in front of Squeak. Unfortunately for them, yeah, there's a man on hut, so he's going to see that nobody is there. And I really like Key's position as well. They fully have to commit out into the open before they're even going to be able to spot him. He's watching main, so his teammates don't have to worry about it. And in the meantime, Snacks has got the angle. Wow.
Wow.
Snacks, you mad lad. There it is. Full-on surprise. This is Key's round. Quad kill for him. What a round.
That's
fantastic.
Right there. That guy just saved Anonymo in this round, or really just delivered the victory on a silver platter to the rest of his teammates. Excellent job from Key to catch these players outside. It is so crucial that your outside player has a great level of game sense and confidence and overall skill, because when you're able to just end a round that quickly, it takes all the pressure off of your team's shoulders.
And well, that is a lot of that bank that I was talking about for Double Poney. I mean, Double Poney, it's like you need the caveat of like, you at least you get the bomb plant and lose the round, and then, you know, you're getting a little bit more money. They still had enough for a full buy here. So it's not the end of days. That is unfortunate for MBK. Broke his ankles. Still going to try and fight his way out onto the site. Innocent and Kyler, however, holding the line. Body's going to find one on Key. Oh. Innocent, man, he is just doing work. This is getting very chaotic. After we were able to catch him looking the wrong way. Snacks is there to hit a body shot. And now Snacks in this fight. Little does he know, Body only has 2 health, but it doesn't matter for Snacks. He's still going to go for the shot.
The inspect on the op before he swings out to Snacks. I can't with this guy. He just always has to do a little something extra to make it stylish. But that's a great shutdown from Anonymo on that A execute there. Innocent overperforming from the opposite vent position. And you could see Snacks at this point. He wanted a USPM too, but there's the inspect. Had to show off the op, and everybody from Anonymo is hyped because of that. 2 rounds in a row means that Double Poney's bank has finally broken. But there are a couple pesky pistols that Anonymo does still have to deal with here.
I was expecting to actually see the quick turn of speed here from Double Poney towards ramp. Looks like that smoke actually deterring them, so slowed him down a little bit. These nades not wanting to overcommit. Afro's managed to sneak his way down through the vents, and so we did get that drop. See what he's capable of, as that is going to be 1 down. There is a second man here on ramp to help out. It's not Snacks all by his lonesome still. Body coming up with a nice headshot. Man advantage for Anonymo in the anti-eco. And now with access to ramp, Body can try and set it up with the rest of his team. Afro is going to be clearing out hell in a moment here. And NBK out in the yard.
Oh.
There it is.
Wow. NBK finds 1. Minio takes down Afro. He's juggling this position perfectly. So it's just on to NBK. And because he just found a kill recently, they should know where he is, and on top of the fact that he's just spamming his deagle at this point. So this should be an 8th round for Anonymo. At this point, the best case scenario for NBK is finding a kill. So you know he's going to try to use the clock and do such. He knows the value. He's been here before. He's not just going to throw his life away in a situation such as this. But there are 2 players on ramp sitting on top of the bomb. So NBK unlikely to find anything. Although a dink would do it. But that's just a great angle for Minio, and he's not going to get caught. So.
Super clean. Dude, Anonymo are looking, they've actually managed to stabilize here. That's 3 rounds in a row now for Anonymo. After a very strong start, they won the pistol. They started strong with 4 rounds before Double Poney were able to find an answer. Now it's Anonymo actually establishing themselves once again here. And so that was a round of eco. We will get a buy coming in. No AWP for Afro again, though. It's very painful here. In terms of individual performance right now, waiting on Lucky and Joko to step up here for the Double Poneys. But the smoke wall goes down. Snack's going to spot it. He didn't see anybody go past, and so there's a window of opportunity here for Body. If he can get down here fast enough, he can start looking to apply some pressure.
Oh.
Looks like that is a good smoke wall after all.
Oh, now there's a... Really? It looked like there was a gap there at the bottom left, but... Either way, Snacks backs off the angle. He doesn't know if they did commit towards lower or not. At least he's not sure about it. And Minio has rotated down towards B, but lobby control is firmly in the grasp of the CTs at this point. So Double Poney, they're pretty much all in here towards lower. And Minio and Snacks, they've both made their way downstairs.
It's really surprised to see Lucky just lurking out towards main right now. Snacks seems like he's got a good idea of what is coming. 50 seconds on the clock now. Anonymo in position, and there it is. Snacks finding the first kill, going back for more. Dude, he is so greedy. That is crazy. Fortunately for him, he does not die, so man advantage for Anonymo, and now Minio's in a position to do some damage here towards Econ. Going to lose the duel. What a shot from Body.
That's going to open things up for them. Body wants to swing out. Spots Key just barely. Oh, this is such a tricky fight. It's like 1 pixel for each player. But Joko will get the bomb planted. onto B now, and Kyler's trying to make his way through the smoke. Oh, catches Body off guard there, and now it's a 2-on-3 situation. Afro and Joko have no nades left. They're doubled up at the control doors right now, and they're going to have to fight their way out of this because Anonymo are crunching them from multiple angles, and it looks like Afro is actually rerouting. He will find this flank onto Kyler. This is going to be a freebie. There's so little chance for Kyler to just turn around here. There's no way he suspects this at all, but Joko falls in the meantime, and that's going to give Afro an opportunity. The spray was possible, but Key shuts it down.
Dude, there's a world where he gets both of them there. Key was actually standing right behind his teammate. They were lined up. That would have been the god tier spray. So unfortunate for him. Tried to do the best that he could, but it's not going to be good enough. 9-4 now for Anonymo Esports. 2 rounds left in this first half, and Anonymo really setting themselves up for success. Double Pony again. If they go for the buy, they're not going to have an AWP for Afro. Actually, he can just squeak. He can squeak one glass cannon.
Yeah.
Does he go for it, though? That is the real question here.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Afro has been devastating towards outside with the op. It feels like he keeps finding picks if he has it, but he just hasn't had it enough. So Double Pony, I'm sure they're mulling it over. They're thinking about it here. And that last round, though, Anonymo, I can't believe that kill towards Vent, that Body wasn't able to find that player there because he was pushing right through a smoke. I'm sure he felt ready for it, but I think he was quick switching, or maybe he just threw a nade somewhere. Either way, Anonymo, a little bit lucky to be getting that previous round, but they have had a really solid CT side. The beginning of it was hot, and they have strung 4 rounds together at this point. They've built some decent, at least they found a firm footing here on Nuke moving into the second half, regardless of the outcome of the last 2 rounds.
So this is actually the change here. Straight towards ramp, at least early on there. It looked like he wanted to try and go for the run, but the smokes go down, and so going to decide against it. Now, wow, door just opening, not even blowing it off the hinges. Innocent goes right through that smoke. Nearly gets the second kill. Nicely done there by NBK. Now it's all on Kyler. Trading it 1-for-1, and that is the big kill there. Lucky taking down Kai actually opens it all up.
Oh,
now the man advantage is still here for Double Pony, though. Minio, 1v2, and just not a chance. Lucky already beneath him, ready for that push. But again, there we go. Of all the times, Lucky waking up when his team needed him there. NBK getting that kill on Innocent was big, but then Lucky managing to convert and find that third one. Just giving Double Pony the man advantage at that point is so big.
yeah, the jump out there. It's bold, it feels silly, but it gave him the crosshair disruption that he needed to find the trade. So props to NBK knowing exactly what he needs to do to get the job done. And so
It's why you got him.
Yeah.
Got all that experience.
Exactly. Doesn't always even put up the best numbers for Double Pony, but it's just doing the right thing repeatedly. Key, though, nice play towards lobby there. That's a surprise, as Double Pony were not ready for some lobby aggression, and he's able to find an early 5v4, something that his team desperately needed this round, looking at their weaponry.
They are definitely under bot, but we've got the auto shotgun now. Do we get the auto shotty action here? Where is Snacks playing from? He's out in secret right now, so not looking too likely. And it's not exactly the best gun for retakes. So we'll see if Snacks can get some value at some point here. Jocko with that MP5 though, he's ready to go.
It looks like it might be the same A exec, more or less. The lineups are there. See if Innocent can do better this time around. He found one last time, but he can't find any this time. Joko with the MP5 is able to get the opener, and Snacks with the auto shotgun comes up with one. Now Afro is able to deal with him, but there's a player still behind this site. This nade is a dunk. That's it. Kyler's out of the picture. Minio has to back off. 6 HP. There's no chance of him peeking around that Molotov here, but they're not quite sure of his position.
He didn't make any noise. They didn't have anything to give it away. Afro's still alive, but now Afro is just holding. Exactly. They just wait at this point. Body with full HP, though, has such a huge advantage on Minio. It's looking like it's going to be a rinse-repeat sort of scenario from the last round. Minio died in the same fashion.
Oh, no way.
Does he find both of them? No, his gun model blocked his sight.
Oh, wow.
So painful. But what a round. Body, yep, with the chuckle of relief there that they managed to snake that one away. 6-9 at the end of the half. Anonymo ends strong, but we're going to take a quick break before we see how it goes down in the second.
Poney with a sort of new body at the lead of the team. Body is obviously in a completely different state right now than how it was back in G2.
When you think about Double Pony, for me, the most fun part about the team is watching Body play again. Because I actually thought that he would land on the best team in France at some point or another as maybe their fifth and supportive rifler. But I really have always heard about him as being a great teammate. I thought the stats were there at some level. He played on G2, and he's kind of bounced around for a bit.
The years that passed between two projects made him, I think, realize some things that he wanted to do and how he wanted to approach Counter-Strike, what he wanted to do within Counter-Strike. Outside of the game, he's still the same person, and the direction of what he wanted to do and the experience he grasped from that are the main differences.
Double Pony is exciting because it could be this new generation of French player that wasn't a part of the old ones that got all the success and became complacent and didn't know what to do with it. You actually have some players on there like Body who saw that firsthand and now have a big warning sign saying, this is what we don't do.
It's not really a matter of investment or anything, it's just like the talents have to prove themselves, and what we're lacking is more that in-between level between the tier 1 teams that are competing in the highest tournaments and the tier 2 teams that are the perfect place to develop as players and individuals before getting higher. And that's something that, for example, the Danish scene has a lot of those intermediate teams.
As far as Body is concerned, I'm just glad that he learned as much as he could from the old guard and just is transferring that over into this new one.
And we are back. NBK talking about his story, his journey there. And Semler actually picked out that he actually has a Vegeta tattoo on his chest. So he is powering up constantly. This guy's going to go Super Saiyan here, or he's going to attempt to. But it looks like Anonymo might avoid him in this round. They're going for a full-on A exec, and there's no one home.
Ooh, buddy. The smoke goes down to block him off at main as well. Body is just sitting there going, well, I'm just going to kind of spray through this smoke and hope that I get lucky. Unfortunately for him, that does not happen. Man, Mino backing off at the same time. Snacks, dude, Snacks is going to hamstring these guys.
Wow. This is a risky boost, though, from Anonymo. They're losing a lot of players before Snacks can even be activated. He has to go back up the vent now, and now he's just defending around Squeaky Door. Smoke right in his face that he's trying to play around. There's a player on the other side of the door that might just take him out either way, but Lucky swings on out, leaving just Minio, and Double Pony with a questionable retake setup on the A site. Pull it off!
Perfectly, as well. I mean, this is why you do not mess with a Poney, let alone two. Maui. They just they just drop kicked Anonymo in that retake, and there wasn't a whole lot that it felt like Anonymo could do. It's like cool, they got on the site and then proceeded to lose every fight after that. Why do you think they would go for the boost there in that sort of scenario? Are they trying to get ahead? Are they trying to hit a timing to get ahead on Heaven?
Yeah, just trying to take any space they can. If they're able to find those Heaven players, but the thing is that that's where the retake has to come from inevitably. So peeking into that is really bold.
Oh, that is, I mean, just how it goes sometimes. We're going to get a bunch of Deagles picked up here by Anonymo. They did get the bomb plant, but they don't go for the rifles. So again, off-meta play here from Anonymo. Actually willing to kind of go into the next round where they're going to have those AKs and actually some nades to work with. Minio getting that lurk. Promptly deleted by Afro.
Yeah, that's a rifle, though, that I'm sure that Body will want to recover, but Innocent, playing around the door, is able to find one. No way. Okay, Snacks, he had a slight timing there on Joko, but Joko was just too fast with his aim. And now Innocent is looking for something outside. Afro's got a great off angle towards the big garage, so doesn't seem likely that he'll be able to flank Mini at this point. And I think he just it feels like he really wants to recover that gun from Lucky, but he should be stopped right about. There we go.
Jocko's close enough to get there as well.
Yes.
Get the M4, get the M4, get the M4, Jocko! There it is. Oh, man, he just got it. Woo!
Yep, you could see he just shooting the gun. Just get it. It's right here.
It's way too close. That's always so stressful, especially because there really isn't a whole lot of time at the end of the round and before the next one starts. You've got like 4 or 5 seconds, and that is it. So you have to hightail it. Nicely done there by Afri, though. And so that is another round picked up here for the Poneys. But this is it. Anonymo, you see, this is why they don't go for the full buy in the last round. The Force, now they have full AKs. They have nearly full nades. They have a lot to work with, and we get to see what they're capable of here. He is just going all out in the yard, hoping to catch Lucky. Unfortunately, oh, what a clever play. Even uses the jump trick.
Yeah, that was a great peek, but Body holding the line at the door here. But he doesn't know these players snuck out. They're right beneath him now, and there's a player down that vent, but Snacks is left to dry as he just dies right around it. Minio, he found a frag outside, but they're aware of his position, although Kylar might be able to get the better of Lucky. This is a really important duel because it could open up the entire lower bomb site, and Lucky is on low HP right now, and that's an excellently placed headshot. A little bit of overkill, but Kylar doesn't care either way. He has control, and his teammate is looking to join up with him at this point.
And NBK just doesn't like scoping. I thought that's the whole point of this gun. Oh, no. That is a shame. Gives away his position for free. Jocko's backing him up, though, so there will be 2 players here on the CT side for Double Poney. In the meantime, there's the HE. Boom! Right onto NBK. So much damage. But they are so low on health, Anonymo. Odds of them making it through here are slim. Kyler trying to take the fight. He is going bold right now. Hoping to get the headshot, and he does. Takes NBK out of the picture. 2-on-2. Has his teammate here to help him out now. Minio pinned down. And this is just the slowest play coming in here as Anonymo finds another one. It's a 1-on-1 now. Jocko versus Minio. Minio with 5 health. But Jocko has no info on where this guy's playing from.
Oh, and he goes for the peek? That's so bold for Minio. Wow, that's Anonymo winning by the skin of their teeth there as Minio was in the red. But just offering up fights to them in that late round situation is not ideal for Double Poney and keeping their hopes alive to move forward in this lower bracket. Anonymo are going to be pretty happy about that one, but that being said, they're not out of the woods just yet. They have to equip a couple of MAC-10s here, and Double Poney have fully invested in this round.
They're all in on this one, dude. 3 AKs, a couple of MAC-10s, handful of nades, and a dream for Anonymo with double digits. And Snacks winning the duel versus NBK. That is such a big deal. Really trying to pour on the pressure now. Key is going to take the fight to Body, wins that one. 2-man advantage now for Anonymo in the round. It's Lucky, Afro, and Jocko alive here for the Poneys. And again, yeah, Lucky posted up in main, or in hut rather, hoping to catch somebody here at lobby. There is a quick rotate possible for him. But Anonymo have now got access to the lower bomb site, and they're going to take full advantage. Smokes everywhere. Jocko, there isn't a whole lot he can hope to do here. Oh, what?
Wow, that's...
He hit that.
Excellent game. Wow, he's so close to hitting... What? He hit another. It's going to be all for naught as he's just retreating at this point, but wow, Joko, if he... this guy watches demos. I mean, he knows the lineups. Like, he's watched the X-rays before and said, okay, this is where I position my crosshair.
Actually, he plays the blast map, you know, the one where it's like you have to whip around and follow with the audio.
Yeah.
Shoot the targets
quickly.
See, that's the, you see, he's on there grinding.
He's got some
just
good
tracking
headphones.
those footsteps through the smoke.
Yes.
That is exactly what was happening, guys.
All right, 11th round, though, for Anonymo. They're going to be happy about that victory. They keep 5 players alive, and the players on Double Poney won't be able to purchase in the upcoming round, so it's going to be all up to the players that are remaining here alive at the end of this round to try to find something moving forward. I really want to see Afro unlock himself. I feel like he's already had a pretty solid half thus far, but it hasn't really been with the op just yet. I want to see that moving forward, as he has been just one of the standout players for Double Poney thus far today.
He certainly has, and he is going to have that AWP, or the scout rather, to play with here, so we'll see if he can hit some shots or not. I haven't really seen too much scouting from Afro. This really has been just op or not, so we'll see if he can find a kill here, or at least a tag. As at least initially he was posted up. He is actually going to get down into the lower halls, rotate out to yard, and this is going to be a secret peek in a moment. Very common for teams to use Molotovs for just this reason, to stop players from going for these kinds of peeks. And you can see Key was lining one up there. So they're thinking about it. They know that Afro could be out here. They don't quite have that info just yet, but it is a sense. Jocko finds Innocent, though. And that was at Squeak Door, but there's the Molotov to force Afro back.
Anonymo have been so thorough on these anti-eco sorts of rounds. Can't imagine them being any less so. That's a great lineup for Kylar. That's going to take a lot of pressure off of Anonymo at this point, but they still haven't made it into a bomb site just yet. Joko only gets the one, and Lucky, despite the lineup, can't find a frag. Now, Afro looked like he was in great position this entire time, but that's got to give credit to Anonymo. They used 2 Molotovs to push him off of the angle towards Secret. He could have stopped that rat play, but Anonymo were just so thorough about it, and it's resembling how they went down B last round. They smoked off every single door. They smoked off the window. They're doing all of their due diligence in terms of making sure that these rounds are as uncomfortable for Double Poney as possible, even just dancing on the ladder to make things so awkward for Afro here.
So you're gonna get the tag, fair enough.
Ooh.
There we go.
All right.
That's a nice headshot, and if Minio was silly enough to go for the fight again, Minio's already hightailing it out of there. You do not want to lose another AK to Afro. Afro, of course, he realizes that. He wants to try and get in here, see if he can take somebody with him. Not gonna happen. But well played there by Anonymo, keeping the remaining 3 players alive. They have those AKs still in the fight.
That one kill, though, from Afro actually gave him just enough money to buy a glass cannon, and we'll see if he goes for it here.
Not gonna happen.
No, he doesn't, actually. But yeah, another thorough anti-eco from Anonymo, and you can see why they're so comfortable on Nuke, why they frequently pick, I think they usually go for this or Vertigo in a lot of their matchups. So
I can tell you that in a moment here. They've played it 30 times in the last 3 months.
wow.
So yes, they have a lot of time spent on Nuke. 18 wins, 12 losses. So it's a 60% win rate for them on the map. It's definitely a map that they do well on. They beat Hyenas here at Flashpoint 3 and Nip on Flashpoint 3. So 16-14, 16-13. So I mean, they're taking scalps on this map. This is by no means an easy situation for Double Poney.
Yeah, Double Poney. I mean, they looked really strong against Vitality, but they're meeting their match here against Anonymo. And this full A exec is going to be stopped in its tracks by Body. Excellent spray there, as the players from Anonymo were desperately trying to make it outside. Time to take full advantage of their nades. At this point, Anonymo, there's no real hope for them in this round. Double Poney have stopped every single oncoming terrorist.
So 3 AKs recovered there for Double Poney. And as we're singing Anonymo's praises, Double Poney just completely annihilate them on that push. But it is worth, mentioning real quick while we're here at the end, Double Poney have played Nuke 28 times in the last 3 months with a 75% win rate, 21 wins, 7 losses. So it's also a good map for them on the third, to have as a third map closer. They haven't necessarily taken the same. They lost to Astralis 16-13. But they destroyed Vitality 16-5 on this map. So, I mean, Flashpoint 3, man, we've been having some fantastic matchups. But again, very even map for both of these teams to finish on.
Oh.
Ooh, playing games, you get burned sometimes.
Yep. Lucky spam down by Snacks. And Body's already towards Secret, but it actually looks like most of Double Poney is going towards the outside. Snacks just jumping down onto Body, will lose his life, but other control has been taken by Double Poney, and it just leaves Joko here. This is such a crazy angle for him, and he's able to find a tag, but he needs some help quick, or maybe he can bail him out himself. 2 headshots from Joko on the defense, almost finds the third, but the help has finally come. NBK is able to get both remaining members of Anonymo, and what was looking like a great start for Anonymo in this round is shut down by just excellent anchoring from Joko there.
What a hero. And he has certainly had a quiet... Oh, no, my CS crashed. No, Maui! It actually happened to me!
Oh, no.
Disaster. Okay, so hold on. Well, whatever. Please take over after.
Yeah. So we got just really excellent opening from Snacks to find that kill onto Lucky. But now in this round, Anonymo on Glocks, they call a timeout. They got to think things over. How did we lose that one? It was just Joko. It was just one guy behind the silo there. He mowed us all down. And then NBK was able to clean things up after that. And Double Poney, they might be picking up a little bit of steam right now, and that's the worst thing if you are Anonymo, because you felt in control of this one.
It is absolutely the last thing you want is for Double Poney to start feeling comfortable and to start being willing to take duels like that through smoke, right? And actually winning them, that's where your stomach just starts to sink, because you're just sitting there thinking, well, what, I can't get lucky through that smoke? Like, I can't be the one getting that kill? Get out of here. So if you start losing because of that, it's going to get very frustrating for Anonymo. Still, in the lead Anonymo, they can't get too down on themselves. It's still 12-10. still plenty of opportunities here for them.
Oh,
to work.
that's a miss smoke. There is a miss smoke here for Anonymo. That is not what they're looking for. Lucky can see them if they cross down towards Secret, and I think Anonymo recognized that, and the shadow has been shown. Minio losing the shadow advantage in this situation. Lucky should also know there's a player on top of Mini. I think he spotted that shadow as well. Potentially. Just kind of holding for it. But no, Kylar, nice shot. That opens things up for for Anonymo here. And no, oh my goodness, the pistols. They're running amok.
Not like this. Not like this. Afro, he's got that AWP. He's got to be so careful. If they get up close to him, he could get taken down very quickly. Afro going to find the shot on Snacks, though. Take him out of the picture. Bomb is still down here, trying to find a way out onto this bomb site. They're looking to try to see if they can wrap, but the door has been closed on him. Innocent was hoping to get onto the upper site, but Joko making sure that they will not be able to rotate up to A. They have to commit to the B site. NBK catching the bomb. It's all on key. And what looked so promising for Anonymo slips through their fingers. They are not able to collect the 13th round. Instead, it's Double Pony, 1 round closer to tying it up, 11-12. Double Pony trailing by 1 round.
Yeah, but on the CT side of Nuke, that's as good as tied. I mean, Double Pony have to be feeling great about the situation right now. They've stopped 3 rounds in a row from Anonymo here, and despite how messy this one was, they were able to clean it up. This is 2 rounds now that they've been able to clean up despite man deficits early on, so they got to be feeling great. They're just thinking now, hey, if we get the opening pick, I mean, we've already been good in the 4v5s. Let's do it in a 5v4 now.
Ooh, MBK and Afro, though, getting aggressive towards ramp. Are they going to find anybody? They are pushing as well, these mad lads. And in the meantime, it is going to be gathering up here towards Squeak Door. All out onto the A site. Time to rock. Jocko's not going to give it up just yet. Lucky through the smoke. Going to take 1. And there it is, the flank from ramp. NBK eviscerating Kyler. NBK with the double. Snacks and Minio, the last 2 alive. At least they got the bomb plant.
Yeah, but they're trying to find some position here. You can see Minio is making his way all the way to Secret. That is a really bold play as he leaves Snacks on an island to defend by himself. If there were ever a time for Snacks to just find some semblance of what he had 5 years ago, this would be it. He's down in emo, and he's letting these players pass. There's no way Snacks can actually do this. He could find the lineup here, but the defuse is starting, and he's looking for the spray down. Doesn't actually even get a kill. NBK calls him out, and that's going to be round number 12 for Double Pony. It felt like there was a way for Snacks, but NBK, also a veteran of the Counter-Strike scene, takes him down.
Yeah, exactly right. NBK is versus Snacks. Such a sick matchup. They've been going at it for years. You're not gonna be able to pull that off so easily, Snacks. Although it did look so promising when they're just running right by you. Naturally, Snacks is gonna be there to be the hero. But we're tied up, 12-12. Snacks.
Oh, his eyes were so wide in that moment. I am sure of it. He was thinking there was a chance, and it felt absolutely possible. But
he does not look pleased right now.
no, there's no smiles in either camp. It's all business from this point forward. They're not playing a game right now. They are fighting for their lives.
And this is the truly difficult situation for Anonymo. They realize now that with each of these rounds, quite a few of the ponies are surviving. The money's getting stronger and stronger on Double Pony's side. And so they just, again, speaking to that confidence, when you have the money in the bank behind you, you can take some risks. It's not the end of the world if too many people die. And so right now, as far as Double Pony are concerned, everything is shaping up quite nicely. Anonymo go for a half buy. So it's going to be the next round where we're going to see rifles across the board. This time we only have the single Russian AK on key. Ooh, dude. Afro at risk of getting run down.
He'll be able to get down. He uses his Molotov to prevent any sort of trade there. Oh, they're not going to expect NBK. This is a sick double setup between the two of them, but oh, no. Anonymo have complete control of the B site. They've recovered an op at this point. This is a round that Anonymo were not supposed to win in Double Pony's eyes. And now it's a desperate attempt at a retake. Snacks is already holding the line, takes down Body, Molly flying the way of ramp. Joko and Lucky might have to just call for the save. That's it. They're done. Anonymo steal one here, a critical round for them, as they had nothing going for them in the last 4 rounds consecutively, and they're just given a lifeline in this one.
That's a 13th round for Anonymo. And that's also, I mean, just the beauty, the benefit of just holding W sometimes. You know, getting into ramp and then just continuing down onto the site, that turn of speed, not letting Afro get to the back of the site to play behind the silo, catching him in the open. And NBK, I don't think he expected to see that many people coming at him that quickly. So just, again, Anonymo showing no fear in a critical moment, allowed them to just swarm that site. And that is a humongous win for them. They were supposed to lose that round. We were supposed to be looking at double Poney up right now, and instead it's Anonymo showing some true grit.
This is sometimes, like you said, the power of just running them down. You test them. You got to test them sometimes. They're not flawless.
I think it's a matter of also just like showing no fear.
Yeah.
You know, just go. Get in the fight. If you hesitate, that's when you're going to start giving them openings. That's where they get comfortable and they hit their timings. If you just show no fear and get after it, well, anything is possible, as we can see. Anonymo now, this is a fantastic buy. Snacks has got his off there, fully geared up. Double Poney, same thing, but they've had to use a lot of that bank. So now Body straight down the vents. And it's going to be, oh, a massive nade.
Oh, it's sailed right past him, actually. They're hugging in those smokes. But Joko knows where this lurk is towards lobby. 5v4 advantage again for Double Poney. Now, Lucky is in a really tough spot. There's no way for him to retreat at this point. He's got to fight for this one. And a run boost across will actually avoid Afro scope. This peek from Key might be everything. If he's able to hit the shot immediately, then this is lights out. But no, Key just strafes on out. Lucky's able to take him down. And now this outside setup is just so hard to deal with unless Snax is able to find a shot like that.
This could be the disaster looming. Lucky with the lockdown, though, managing to find that kill. That is so big. As Afro gets picked, there's an opportunity there for Anonymo to keep trying to extend it or to even it up. Instead, now it's Double Poney, 4v2 in the round, and with a pretty good idea of where Anonymo are coming from. Got him down to the lower halls, and you already have Body here. First point of contact, exactly. You can see him spotting, just waiting for them to go past. Sees him. And now this will prompt his teammates to start closing the trap door. Lucky with the flank, gonna come in from behind in secret. And here we go, Kyler just trying to accelerate behind this. Not sure if he got spotted. Snacks going for the wall bang. One kill for Body would be critical, but it's not gonna happen. Teammates are here, however. Kyler, realizing that they're about to get sandwiched, he has to hit this shot, and it's not gonna happen. No way for Snacks to win that situation. Quick plays coming in from Double Poney. They were one step ahead the entire way.
Yeah, they put the pressure on Anonymo in that post-plant situation. Didn't even really allow Anonymo to get in post-plant positions. As soon as that bomb was planted, they were hot on their heels, and it worked out for them. Anonymo, they want to slow the game down, though, as they call a tactical timeout here. They've got to rethink things because these gun rounds have been so difficult for them to find any footing. They found openings sometimes. They've gotten down lower. They've tried A execs. They've thrown the whole book at Double Poney, but Double Poney are still on their feet.
And it's worth mentioning, guys, you know, you can use this in your own play. Always keep in mind, you know, it's like, okay, we're 3v3 or 2v2. Remember, when the T side plant the bomb, that's a guy out of the picture. He might as well be dead for the next 4 seconds. So that's why, you know, like Double Poney, you're like, oh, hey, cool, he's planting. It's a 3v1. We're going to smash this guy, and then we take the next one, right?
Yeah.
So you have those opportunities. You always have to keep it in mind. If somebody's got to defuse, somebody's got to plant the bomb, you're taking those bodies out of the picture. And so here we are tied up. 13-13. Afro, fortunately for him, had enough to get that AWP back in play.
That's great to see. Afro has been such a menace in this series. He's kept it up here on Nuke, and Lucky is very far forward, but Key sees him, and that's an opener for Anonymo. Lucky was so instrumental in the defense towards outside last time, and now Kylar towards lobby is able to find Joko. Body does find the trade, but it's a 4-on-3 situation now, and Anonymo have a lot of space to work with. Body still tries to hold the line towards Hut at the moment, but he falls off the angle. Realizes that perhaps there is another way into this round for him and his team, so they're going to restructure their attempt. Looks like it's going to be an outside crunch, but Anonymo are just too fast. They escaped any kind of pinch that was coming out there from Double Poney, so Body has had to make his way down the vent at this point. No way.
Does he get this?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Afro. Oh, my
That's
God.
bomb. Ah! No freaking way.
Oh, they pinched him. And Body's going through the smoke, but he's completely blind. Afro's got to do it all. He gets one more onto Snacks, but NBK left now in a 1-on-2 situation. He's made his way down lower at this point, but it looks like Anonymo may want to reroute. They don't know what they even want to do just yet. They're feeling things out right now, and NBK, he's just waiting in the vent. This is a bold way to play this clutch situation. He would have to fly out right when the bomb is being planted to get the one-on-one situation, unless he just finds a god-tier timing. This is so hard for NBK to make this one happen, but they're keyed in onto his location at this point.
The bomb is going to get planted. Just what I said. There it is, and now he starts to make his play. It's a 1v1, but he missed it. They plant it safe.
Oh, man. That was the duel that he needed to win. And Key, with a 4K on the round, is able to will Anonymo to their 14th.
Such a frustrating round. Such a frustrating round for Double Poney. It really feels like Body is going to be kicking himself that he ate that flash, and I don't even think it was thrown for him. He just happened to get blinded by it. So that's just unfortunate to how that plans out sometimes. You can have Lady Luck just kind of not really giving you your due. Or maybe she is, you don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like you today.
Maybe
happen.
it's for snacks.
Yeah. 14-13 though, and Anonymo 2 rounds away from progressing deeper in this tournament where every bracket, every step of the bracket matters so much. Points on the line here to qualify for the major championship going down in Stockholm at the end of the year. So this is the first RMR event that we will be having, and then there's another one coming up at some point, possibly 2. And so you really don't have too many opportunities to earn points in order to qualify for the major. Everything on the line here for both of these teams. And these are open qualifier teams as well. It's so unfortunate they had to face each other, right? Because these are open qualifier teams. These are guys who, who did it, who got in online, who survived that grind. And here they are fighting it out in the lower bracket.
Oh, this flash could be everything. Afro puts it right in Snax' face. They don't check him, though, and he's able to get 2, but not before they were able to get 2 of their own. And now Snax trying to push through the smoke, does fall, and it's an all-out lobby crunch from Double Poney, and it just leaves Lucky in a 1v2. Anonymo don't know where he is, but they're going right to him. Lucky might have everything to do here for Double Poney. They're not ready for this whatsoever, but there's a player left still. Key wasn't there with his teammate, and now he can avoid Lucky.
Completely, and he can set up for the post plant. Lucky realizing this, and now we're going to get Key going for the bomb plant. He's going to get that bomb ticking as quickly as possible, and now it's a game of just who's going to get the accurate read. Lucky making noise. He has no idea. Yep, Key sees it coming. Oh! And Lucky wins the duel, and I think a lot of that has to do with Key being at half health already when he takes that fight. Body shots on both sides, and Lucky had more health to work with.
Yeah. As soon as he heard him, he just primed up for the angle, thought he could hit the headshot, but Lucky on full HP, wasn't phased by it. This guy is looking so poised right now to further his team in this tournament, but the money is still really low for Double Poney, and it has to be mentioned that they won't have an op for Afro in this one, but this was such a cool proactive play at the beginning of the round.
I really like to see that from both of these teams. They show that they really don't have fear. They make these bold calls in the pressure situations instead of trying to play it back and play it safe. No, they run straight into the fight. And so another tactical timeout getting called here by Double Poney. NBK doing a bit of talking right now. Trying to come up with a solution that can work because, again, they're barely surviving these rounds and their money is just not anything to be proud of. They just don't have a whole lot to work with. Whereas Anonymo are actually going to be fairly well equipped here.
This is such a scary round for both teams, though. The money for both teams is in the bin. Whoever loses this one will have practically nothing to work with in the upcoming. So this is, it's the most important round of the game.
Well, let's see it. This is it. Moment of truth. Afro out in the yard already. Just making a little bit of room there. Gets that smoke down and try and cut off some lines of sight. Anonymo content to just put some spray through the doors, hoping to catch somebody in the open. And again, it's going to be early contact towards ramp here for Anonymo. They have really got their heart set on this. This nade, though, just falls barely short. That could have done so much damage.
Yeah, now NBK has to give everything up. It's full control of ramp from Anonymo, but there's not a clear path for them in this round. They have to find the proper mid-round in order to convert this space. There are so many options for them here. And it's not the worst spot to be in by any means. But they don't only have a single smoke to work with, so if they go down lower, they can only smoke off one of those doors, those windows, what have you. They do have a lot of Molotovs, but there's already a couple players here towards lower. Lucky and NBK have great position, and it does look like Anonymo are gearing up for a B hit.
It's the group and grow approach. Straight on in, death ball, and they are going to go crashing into this B bomb site where the defense is strong. Still trading it out 2 for 2. It's a 3-on-3 post plant now. Can they get this bomb planted? Body's already here. He's going to just draw attention to himself. Making some noise with the doors, but the bomb is going to start ticking now. And the clock is now on Double Poney to get in here. Afro doesn't hit the shot. Instead, he goes down. Kyler hits it. Headshot. Man advantage now for Anonymo. Body and Joko, last 2 alive for Double Poney. Trying to find an angle. Trying to find somebody out in the open. But Anonymo, they're too disciplined. Making them work for it. There's Snacks. Brings it back to a 1v1. And he knows where Body is playing from as well. He spotted him, and Snacks versus Body. Worst combo here. Snacks is going to eat him alive.
Oh.
There's the headshot. And Body is gone. Match point, Anonymo.
Huge round from Anonymo there. After those 2 opening kills towards lower, I thought Double Poney just righted the ship, and they were going to ride it all the way to a great finish. But no, Anonymo, they fight back in the 3-on-5 situation, and the post plant as well. It got down to a 1v2, but Anonymo, they're best when their backs are against the wall.
Dude, if there's anybody you want alive to clutch that out, it's Snacks. Like, if you're Anonymo.
Absolutely.
It's, you see Snacks alive, you're just like, crap, if you're Double Poney, man. Because
Yes.
no, it's going to be so hard to beat him. He's way too good.
Yeah, that is the man of the moment. Snacks carrying them through that round. It's been a great team effort, though, overall.
Indeed, indeed. Man, and for us to go the distance again between these two teams, they are so evenly matched, but this is how it went last time. 16-14 win for Anonymo over Double Poney last time they played Nuke. Nightmare fuel.
The buy for Double Poney is in tatters. 3 Deagles, an auto shotgun for Body. NBK has an MP9. They've already burned through the majority of their utility, and they have nothing to show for it. That being said, Anonymo, they've used a lot of their utility as well. There's still a few players with smokes here, and it looks like Anonymo are gearing up for what might be an A play. A little bit of noise made towards lobby there, but it should be fine. And oh, this is the meat grinder. Player on both sides, Lucky with the off angle on ramp, and then we've got NBK on top. But do Anonymo decide to go there? It looks like they're priming up, ready to go. And this is it. All right, has to be this hold. Lucky with the first 1 Deag. NBK takes down Minio, and Lucky's able to stay alive. This is huge. Anonymo can't continue in this position. Body's holding with the auto shotgun. We might be headed to overtime unless Snacks has something to say about it.
I think it is going to be pretty likely here that it's possible to pull this off. Hey! Goes for the spray, but it is it. We're tied up 15-15. We are going to overtime between these two teams. That is the adjustment made by Double Poney. Like, you guys are going to keep coming ramp. Well, fine. We're just going to get that crossfire going. It's going to not go well for you.
Perfect call. Whether it's by NBK or somebody else on the team, that was everything for them there.
So good. And that Body with the auto shotty and hot, man. That is so meta right now as well. It's like, you know what, guys, that's what we're going to do. And, you know, now he doesn't have to worry about money. They start this with 10,000 starting money going into the first round of overtime. But, yeah, man, that shotgun and HUD is lethal, and it just makes so much money. So I actually have to give a quick correction. It was 16-14 on Vertigo last time these two teams played. It was 16-11 on Nuke. But, you know, it was still pretty. It's just they're getting so much better each time now. It is actually this perfect arc, you know? First time they played, Double Poney gets stomped. Second time they played, Double Poney, you know, they lose, but it's definitely a close match. And here we are, third map, overtime on the third map. Double Poney pushing Anonymo to their limits.
What doesn't kill them makes them stronger. Double Poney, from the grave of their other games, zombie ponies, as a matter of fact, they're coming to take away everything from Anonymo here. But we are waiting on overtime to commence at this point. It's 10K start money here. So every round really does matter. And stringing 2 together on either side can be lethal and can actually generally mean that a third will be found as well. So important for either of these teams to get off to a hot start. That first round just ensures moving forward that you aren't going to find your money in the doldrums for round number 3, which is ever so important.
Yeah, that's where, you know, it started with 10,000 and then we went to 16 because people were tired of that, where, you know, if you lost the first 2, that's it. You were just ecoing in the last. That's why we always say that CT side, when it's this kind of money, it's more expensive to be fully equipped on the CT side. So it's very important for the team that starts CT to win that first round so they can secure their money going forward in the next 2 rounds. If Double Poney were to lose this first round, it's going to put a lot of pressure on their bank. And we have had worst case scenarios like that for the CT side where they're left with pistols on the 3rd round. Although I guess in Double Pony's case, you know, they're like, yeah, whatever. You know,
They made it work. They made it work last round of the game, or
still make it
regulation.
work.
Yep.
But yeah, what do you think of that kind of like happy medium, the 12,500?
I like
that.
I like that
one?
number a lot.
Yeah.
I like that number a lot. I have been a proponent in my own camp of saying that 10K start money is fine if you do a 2,400 loss bonus to start, so you can actually just gain money faster. And I think the numbers work out for that one, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's 2,900, but either way, just make it so that there's not the op rifle juggling to get to a bomb site. Make it so that there aren't, you know, people auto sniping down mid on Dust 2 every time. 16K can be, it can change the meta of the game to something else that you don't want it to see it be. So 10K right now is what we are on, though.
Yep.
And it's like Anonymo starting off with some early utility to gain some space. Outside smokes quickly. They're speeding up the pace.
Okay, and action outside. We haven't seen this in quite a bit now from Anonymo, it feels like. Deciding not to throw the molly either. What is giving this away? What have they noticed? Because there was definitely a moment's hesitation towards Secret, and they are now going towards Secret, but it was after it looked like they wanted to peel back their Anonymo. NBK with the lobby push, but Innocent is ready for it this time.
Oh, who's going to get the better timing here? Innocent is ready, but Body as the smoke is fading.
That's filthy.
Yeah, that is just perfect from Body. Huge early advantage, and now the rest of Anonymo are pretty much stuck here other than Minio. So we'll see if he's able to find anything as this round progresses.
What is it going to be now as they are grouped up? They've got the control lower halls. They could try and shoot straight up onto upper, but that would be tough. Snacks is down in decon, so that pretty much tells us that they want to hit B. Wallbang through. MBK getting dusted up, but he survives.
Oh, Minio. I think he found a timing here. But Joko, is he aware of it? Oh, it's so close. Minio.
Joko's worried about it.
Oh, great patience from Joko there. Good awareness as well. Now, this is just looking desperate from Anonymo here. There's nothing that Tyler can do in that situation. Snacks does make it up the vent, though, but he has so little HP that there's really just nothing for him to work with. Although, it is Snacks.
Nope.
No longer.
Denied, but you're right. It is Snacks. It doesn't feel like anything is out of this guy's reach. And so the painful thing here for Anonymo is that they don't get a bomb plant. Whether they lose a round or not, fine, moot, but they don't get a bomb plant. So they're the ones who may actually be hurting a little bit here for money down the line. But they're going to be able to afford the full AKs. They'll get the full nades, and we will have both teams fully equipped. Double Poney really just putting the kibosh on that round for Anonymo. But you get the sense, I don't know, I got the sense that Anonymo weren't entirely sure what their game plan was there with that hesitation out in yard.
Oh. They're stopped right in their tracks there. And Lucky just eats him up from the big garage. He should know that a player would cross there. And Minio, despite being between 2 CTs, is able to find the kill on the one that has the angle on him. But he peeks into Lucky, and that will be a fatal error. As now Anonymo only have 2 players left in this round. The bomb is still far back outside of lobby, but should be inconsequential for the moment as Innocent can just retrieve that. Now Snacks, he's made his way down Secret, and I'm not sure if Double Poney are aware of this positioning, so it will be tough for him to join up with his teammate either way, because NBK, he's sitting right at the ramp.
What can he hope to do here? Exactly, NBK's covering ramp. They're cut off. They're cut off from each other. So unless they can make something happen for themselves, if he can get down vent, this would be interesting.
Oh, this might be the one option. If he gets down vent. Oh, he does.
He has found it. Wow, that timing. Joko's going to be so frustrated. That is impeccable. And now the bomb, can they get it planted? 35 seconds left. And Innocent going for the bomb plant. Snack spots the man in vents, and he knows that there's going to be somebody around here, or doesn't. That timing!
No way!
Wins that duel. Get out of here. There it is. The trade, 1 for 1. Innocent back in the mix, though. Catches out Afro. 1v2 with the bomb ticking. A lot of time for Double Pony to play with, however, but they don't have a smoke to make this easier. And what? They're going for a defuse with no kit? Get out of here! He still hits the shot. Lucky pulls him out into the open.
That is so close. I can't believe Anonymo got down to the 1v1 there, and a real chance in the 1v1 at that. Just a headshot was all that they needed in order to find a single round here. But Double Pony are feeling really good about how this overtime is starting. I mean, 2 rounds, even if they're close, doesn't even matter. All it is about now is finding those round victories, and that is what Double Pony are doing. Snacks had a huge opportunity there. That was so close once again, and man, Anonymo, you can see in these late round situations, they're putting some of these pieces together, but they're taking so many casualties to find those situations.
They're taking, yeah, and it's they're just not giving themselves much time to maneuver with at the end. So perhaps a quicker change of pace here from Anonymo would be nice. We do have Minio and Key working outside now. Smoke wall has gone down nice and early. Could get those 2 down secret. But are they going to go what? Are they going to go for some kind of weird boost? What is happening? Now they're going to be stranded here.
Yeah, if Afro catches them, that's going to be lights out on this pinch, which I think is supposed to be a mini pinch. Or no, it's just a complete misdirection. They're just going down secret completely. That probably means that the rest of Anonymo should go down ramp.
Yes.
And NBK is there and waiting. So this is up to him or whoever is now defending ramp to try to stop them. This is a lot of moving parts in a round for Anonymo. We'll see if they're able to put the pieces together, though.
2 players anchored on the lower side now for Double Pony. There we go, Minio. He's going to walk right into it. Nice trade. Good spacing there with Key. Has his IGLs back. And NBK on the site. He has been dangerous from this position. Needs a little bit of help from the teams, though. If he can get this peak. Oh, he does not manage to collect that kill. Man advantage now for Anonymo. And that bomb is going to make its way down to the lower side. They hear it. Plant is going to happen. Easy peasy. And now this is actually a terrifically difficult position for Double Pony to find themselves in. Innocent, even, man, all the way in ramp, ready for the flank.
This position is dirty, and it doesn't look like there'll be any chance for Afro here. Innocent almost always going to find that timing there. And now Key cleaning up these players towards lower. It looks like Anonymo will get around in this half, so they give themselves a fighting chance moving to the CT side. Reminder that the round number to hit is 19, so Double Pony 2 away. Anonymo got to be lights out if they want to close it out in single OT.
And we will not be having any breaks anymore. I mean, some of the players can actually use the restroom, right, and stuff like that, but something like this is going to be it. Straight into it. No time in the half. We're going right into the action. Double Pony now switching to the T side. Anonymo on the CT side. And yes, you have it there at the top of your screen. Victory at 19 rounds. So now, what is it that we get here from Afro and the lads? I mean, Afro's got an AWP. He really didn't get to have the AWP too often in regulation time. But now, thanks to that money, he can go ahead and buy that off right off the bat.
Might be the difference maker here. Looks like Double Pony are already looking as if they want to do some kind of play towards the A site. They're not taking any control elsewhere. And that information should be relayed to the rest of Anonymo. You can see that they're already ready with the counter utility. You've got a player in heaven with a Molotov out, not even his gun out, just ready to counter this immediately. This could be everything. Key's got the perfect placement on that Molotov, but can they hit the shots on top of that? NBK finds the trade onto Innocent, and he's out the door right now. Dinks Key through the wall, actually, almost finding the kill, but does he expect Kyler here? He does! NBK, years of experience, allows him to find that singular kill, so important for his team at this point. And Anonymo are locked out of the bomb site. There are excellent smokes to prevent any retake just yet.
So we do have that smoke that'll go through the wall. It'll give him a little bit more room to work with Terminio. Nice! Nade right down on top of him, but it does not get the damage, nor does he secure the kill. And a man advantage now for Double Pony on this hold. Anonymo going for a very expensive strategy with the double AWP. But, I mean, they have to be thinking that they just need to take this, that they're going to go for this fight. They're not going to be backing off to save these guns. if they can find a kill within the next couple of seconds. And there's a nice swing taking down NBK, but there's the trade. Body catches both of them in the hut, and Minio goes down as well. No saving of guns for Anonymo. Match point for Double Poney.
That double entry from NBK was crucial in that round.
So good.
Huge. I can't believe after all that time he waited that he still expected Kyler to be at that Tetris position. That is so smart. The crosshair placement to take that engagement was everything. And then after that, it was just lights out. Double Poney, they had the smokes. They had all the time in the world. They pretty much forced Anonymo into an unwinnable situation. So now Double Poney, they're 1 round away to winning this series.
2 rounds to do it in as well.
Oh, the triple boost.
This is so cool, but nobody's there.
Oh, there's nobody having
It's
them.
heartbreaking.
Oh, they're just going to go
are
for
they
nades.
just going for the double HE? Okay. This is also an option. Really cool. Bombardment.
Also no one there, though, unfortunately.
I always love that, though.
Yeah.
NBK is filthy when it comes to wall banks as well, but
Oh.
here it is.
Oh, no way!
Unbelievable, it worked!
They found the opening like that? That's huge. Minio forced off of ramp already, but it's a 5-on-4. And one of the big guns is already gone. Lucky somehow takes down Minio already. It's all falling apart for Anonymo at this point. 3 versus 5, and they're not even on the wrong bomb site just yet. They are already in the back halls, though. There's a chance to try to fight into this one.
They got the control, and Decon. Kyler, he's not going to be able to make it away. This is his way out. That's so unfortunate. Through the smoke, he goes down. Body with the headshot. And it's all on Innocent and Key. Last 2 players for Anonymo. Hopes dashed here. An impossible retake. Can they actually pull it off? Key just hoping to get lucky through the smoke. It doesn't work for him, unfortunately. And Body is just ready and waiting for him. It is all on Innocent, and it's not for long. Double Poney, 2-1. Over Anonymo in the lower bracket, taking Anonymo out of the picture. They have done it. 3rd time's the charm, Maui. They played in the open qualifier, they played in the closed qualifier, and this time, Double Poney win.
That is